Just a few blocks down the street from the state capital in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll take this to about the 28. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Richardson. And that'll be batted down and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. On play action, Richardson. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. Second and 7. Now Russ. Now a screen set up for Harris. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll give it to Harris again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Wilson lines up in the pistol. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now Wilson on first down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up third and 3. That's Washington, the man in motion. We'll try to run for it with Harris. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now then, first and goal from the 1. They'll run with Warren. Powering forward. He's in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Steelers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Anthony Gould now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense ready for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7 0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Off balance throw. It's complete. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Richardson. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Richardson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Richardson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
That is caught side of the end zone. touchdown, Indianapolis.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. That's Latu, the rookie out of UCLA, in there on the stop. Second down and 8. Another run here with Harris. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Play action. Now Wilson going up top. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
A fair catch taken. And they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he'll take this forward to the 26.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Richardson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Steelers' offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Wilson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Colts offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll work forward for a couple, with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Richardson to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Cox. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Taylor. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Kenny Moore there to make the play. Out of the gun, here's Russ. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
On first down, Wilson. This one complete to Washington. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Harris. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. In motion comes Pittman. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Richardson operating from the pistol. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Here's Wilson to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
That's made by Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Wilson will throw again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Quiddy Pay bursting through to bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Colts offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Josh Downs now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer, but they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Off he goes. What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Richardson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll give it to Harris again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Wilson lines up in the pistol. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. A gain there of 15. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll try the right side now with Harris. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. On the handoff, it's Harris. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Richardson. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You can see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. From a little closer, here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. That one taken in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Colts. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Russ into the hands of Pickens. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. That's quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing again, Wilson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Now a give to Warren, running right. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On second down, a run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Najee Harris, touchdown Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion comes Pittman. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
In motion comes Pittman. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Working across the field, it's complete to Pittman. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got downs. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here's Richardson. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. Gay to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Colts are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Patterson now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
On second down, Russ. Now he'll run. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Here's 1st and 10. Austin brought in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now it's Harris. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's Warren. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. On the give, it's Harris. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, this is Downs. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Richardson operating from the pistol. To the outside, hauled in by Pittman.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here is 2nd and 7. Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
He'll take a deep shot for Downs. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. First and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.